Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a FIFA 18 Ultimate Team player review of Team of the Match Day, Josef Poulsen. So, the Danish winger has been given a really big boost, up to an 87 overall. Now, he plays for RB Leipzig in the Bundesliga, so he's a pretty usable player, I would say, if you just match him with players from the same league. But he's got 93 pace, 86 dribbling, 85 shooting and 87 physical on a 6'4" body. That is pretty outstanding, you know, that pace on someone that tall, it's a little bit unheard of, I would say. So, I've got a couple of squad options for you. Of course, you could stick him in a full-on Bundesliga side like that one, or get him a little bit more involved in a nice sort of hybrid type of squad like the one on screen, which is what I use. So he would play as a right forward in the 4-3-2-1 or as a right striker, so ever so slightly further up the pitch if that formation switches to a 4-1-2-1-2 in-game, which I like to do from time to time. So moving on in to the in-game stats then, it could be a good option for you just using the basic chem style with Poulsen, just because you get these little +5s here and there that boost like not only the agility but the finishing and the strength and the aggression, and you know it's pretty useful. However, today I've sort of gone all out on a finisher chemistry style. I noticed that his long shot stat was pretty low, and we could get him up to some monstrous strength as well if we use the finisher. +15 on the long shots, +10 on the strength. Those are two very important stats, and I feel like they genuinely helped me out today, and you know, moved it from negatives to almost positives for certain areas for this player. So we move on into the goals that I was able to score with the Danish attacker, and we can talk about positives and negatives. Let's start with the negatives first, as always. Poulsen's actually got a really low balance stat. We're talking like mid-60s, which sort of throws it off. I wouldn't expect a 6'4" attacker to be crazy agile, and it's sort of like Zlatan Ibrahimovic syndrome, really. Like, he can be quite agile, but it's tough to be well balanced when you are so tall, and that is of course going to be a bit of an issue. Like, if you go up and don't win the header, maybe you're going to fall to the ground, or if you do somehow get out muscled and stuff, yeah, maybe you just not only lose possession but you sort of fall over and you know, lose your positioning and stuff like that. That's what I mean by low balance. Now, skills and weak foot are the other sort of only real negative that I can think of for a player like this. 3-star is just distinctly average at this point in the game, and yes, there probably are some team of the season players in the Bundesliga that can outdo him both on rating, stats and skill moves as well, but you'll struggle to come across someone so tall who is so quick. So I think that's sort of like his niche right there. So we can now talk about positives, and of course it is going to be based on the couple of things that I've just said. Pace is outstanding. You know, we're talking like really good acceleration, amazing sprint speed. They're both in the early 90s. Now, you could of course help boost that even further with certain chemistry styles. I felt like we didn't need to do that today, and it was more important to go down the route of like long shots and strength, and that definitely helped. Now, his positioning surprised me. It was really good, and it surprised me because he's got high work rates. You know, I was expecting this guy to try get back, help defend, you know, being a taller guy as well, maybe he'd actually be quite useful at that, but he actually didn't do that. And for me, as an out-and-out like attacker in my squad, I don't want him to be pushing back and helping out. I want him to be up there all the time with high attacking work rate, making those runs, and that's exactly what Josef Poulsen does for me in this squad. Height and strength are of course some of the best positives that you can get for a player like this. Honestly, up to 93 strength in game is brilliant. It means that he can hold off the defenders. If he does receive that ball back to goal, he can hold them off, and that's going to keep him on his feet. It's only those really strong team of the season or team of the year defenders that are going to knock him over and outmuscle him. It takes quite a lot to outmuscle a 6'4" guy who has got 93 strength, as you can imagine. He's also a very aggressive player. I found that he would just aggressively make those attacking runs. So just when you think that the play might be going a bit dead or something, like, he would just start making that run, give you an opportunity to play that threaded through ball, and then of course he's away. Those long old legs are taking big old strides, and it's tough for anyone to get near him. And then the final positives for a player like this, well, his shot power and his finishing. So both related to his shooting. Yes, I saw improvement on the long shots. Did I really score any? Not many. Maybe the odd one from outside of the box, but really inside the box and sort of aerial ability as well are areas of the game for this player, which of course you want to try and utilize. You know, that shot power is up there at 99 perfection with our chem style applied, and the finishing seemed great. You know, to come from such a low rated player and get such a huge boost, sometimes you would expect maybe the finishing and stuff wouldn't be great. His composure stat is actually relatively low, but it didn't feel like that in game to me. I felt like he was genuinely great in front of goal, scoring goals for me left, right and centre. What a player, what a gem. Pick yourself up a Yosef Poulsen on Ultimate Team and let me know what you think of him down below in the comment section. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you next time. Peace.